He hit 6 three-pointers in the fourth quarter and almost recreated the Miller time moment. He provided fans with the best playoff game of the year. There's a statistic in NBA history that has been recorded since the 1997-98 season, and there have been 994 instances where the game was at least 14 points apart with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. In all 994 cases, the leading team won. But in the first game of the Eastern Conference Finals, the Pacers made an incredible comeback. If it weren't for Holiday stepping on the line, the game might not have gone to overtime. The real hero of the comeback was Nesmith, who had a supernatural performance in the fourth quarter, making 6 out of 7 three-pointers for 20 points in the quarter, becoming the first player in NBA playoff history to make 6 three-pointers in a single quarter, nearly repeating the Miller time from 30 years ago. Knicks fans once again felt the cold-blooded ruthlessness of the Indiana shooter. Going back 20 years, when Nesmith was just 6 years old, he was chopping wood in the forest of Charleston, South Carolina. His father owned a piece of mountain land, and every morning at 6 o'clock, Nesmith and his brother would go into the mountains with their father to cut trees, working 12 hours a day. Besides cutting trees, Nesmith also drove tractors, built chicken coops, and dug ponds. The temperature in Charleston was very high. Even in the early morning, it was around 38 degrees. After a day's work, Nesmith was completely soaked. He didn't like the daily tree-cutting job. His father told him that if he wanted to get out of this life, he needed to set a career goal and work hard. Nesmith set his goal on basketball. He practiced shooting 200 three-pointers every day on a makeshift court. The tree-cutting experience had built up his arm strength and physical fitness, and soon shooting became his signature skill on the court. He led his team to 3 consecutive state championships in South Carolina and was named the State Player of the Year. Many universities offered him scholarships, including Harvard University, but he rejected Harvard and chose Vanderbilt, because the basketball level there was higher. Vanderbilt's head coach Bryce Drew said about Nesmith, "Every time he shot, I thought it was going in." Nesmith proved his coach wasn't exaggerating. In his sophomore season, he averaged 23 points per game, ranking in the top 5 nationally. He also averaged 4.3 three-pointers per game with a 52% three-point shooting percentage. His three-point shooting was more accurate than many players' two-point shots. Nesmith's sophomore season ended early due to a foot injury and the pandemic. He returned to his home in Charleston, still waking up before 6:30 every day, but instead of going to cut trees, he trained in a gym converted from a garage. He worked from morning until night, just like when he was a child, using the basketball as an axe to clear the thorns on his path to his goals.